Would it be possible to put Psycho um for Solar on group 2?
Should I say it again?
Putting Psycho in group 2 instead of Solar? The mana tide is gonna make a bit of difference.
That's an
Dogs, the
enhancement shaman.
resto.
Sorry, 3 dog. It's
Swole presumably benefits from the Ellie Shaman totems, though.
I can do Wind Fury too. Like my
There.
trash
no. It
threat will be a
have
little
fun.
lower.
okay, thank you.
You're assuming I'd drop it for you, Gales.
I mean, even if you drop it for yourself.
Okay. I think the other groups are settled. Yeah. Which means we can get going. Is Pally Power in a decent spot? Kinda.
Do you want light or sync?
Sank. I'm gonna mess with this a little bit because
Ken has wisdom instead of self. Group 1.
yeah, good enough.
With 2 Shaman in group 2, just lusting on pull on every boss, or at least once boss is in place.
Probably not, because you guys will definitely rip off me. I'll call for things.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
Lego.
Oh, was I supposed to pull that?
No, it just didn't pull for some reason.
I got PI for you, Kylos, by the way, on bosses. For trash, I'm just gonna toss it on every DPS, pretty much. Rotate.
Probably someone that has cleave benefits the most, like Romy or
Mm-hmm.
Wondrick.
Drink up. Ale will grab the ad when it comes out. Maybe. Now let's figure out the curses. Me first. Then everybody else. Alright. Go get on the butt. Here we go.
Shit. Do it now, Sled. I don't have a macro.
Tell me you can lust here. Other shamans go and blow your lusts. Yeah, no last anyway. Oh, forgot to do that. Then just pass on this. I'll do everything at the end.
Can I pull these?
Yeah, I had Cypher macro from before. But I change it.
All good. If it doesn't work, just call for it.
Bill, do you want Agi or Winfrey for your extra totem?
I got 2 totems? Oh. I mean, I want Winfrey on bosses, I guess.
Not using a. You're using a wizard.
I guess just do Agi. I'm not gonna click off oils. Yeah.
I mean, we were talking about this with Box the other day. Paladins usually average between 12 to 15% of the DPS is melee.
Yeah, Winfrey's definitely better for single target, but then I have to click on oils.
Oh look, it's a brethren of mine. Are we ignoring the shit down or?
Yeah. Let me drink it. So just focus Morose, please.
And be careful about the whirlwind and interrupting heals.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Stop moving around.
Whoa!
I got gouged. Are you in the middle?
No, I was on the side.
Yeah, you must have been higher than Veil on threat.
No, I think the whirlwind got me. But
You got tied, dog.
I'll res Kales.
Let one of the DPS do it.
Kill it! Yeah, it's probably wearing too much spell power.
Yeah, we let mana burns go through. People dying to things that they shouldn't be dying to.
Yeah, that one has a 10-yard radius. The fuck? Seems a little overkill.
You can tap all you want, by the way, won't. I'll just heal it. Just don't take advantage, obviously.
Stack for drums. Make sure we're spreading out along the outside here. Bailey will be on dispels.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Lust.
Your Slimers.
Sorry, I was silenced for the second that I could dispel you.
Hmm.
Remember that it doesn't stack with what's it called? Arcane power, I think.
Also, this is for now and all future runs, especially 25 mans. DPS with reses. You guys need to get used to resing. We can't have healers chilling in the back.
Can you PM me now really quick? I want to test something.
It's on cooldown.
Some cooldown.
I got you toward the end of that fight. It was full duration. It just wasn't with everything else.
For some reason, the other
Yeah,
day
it
I
won't
had
stack with something that you use. I don't know what it is.
Icy Veins,
Icy
maybe?
Veins.
I thought so, but the other day I was using it and I was able to stack both of them. I don't know what the fuck was it that I did. I think it has to be PI then Icy Veins.
Maybe Arcane Power.
No, I can't. I should stack. It's only damage.
Didn't stack with Arcane Power in Classic. That's why I asked.
Because I remember me and 5 tested it during the pre-patch, and I was able to use Icy Veins with.
I think if you activate Icy Veins first and then PI, they both show as buffs.
It has to be PI first and then Icy Veins.
But I don't think you're actually stacking them. I think it's just taking the PI haste.
No, me and 5, not 5, Frail tested it on pre-patch, and it was working. Like I was having a like 0.3, 0.4 frost balls. Because my Mana Quickening Gem breaks the GCD cap. Let me know when it's off cooldown. I'm gonna test something.
5 seconds.
Okay.
You can test it on this next pack.
I have a funny feeling I know where it is. Go ahead. Yeah, it's PI then cooldowns. Yep, and they do work.
Cool.
Why? It seems to be multiplicative though. Oh.
Oh, I'm netted.
Yeah. Yeah, Frostball went down to 2 with PI, and then it went down only like 0.2 with the Icy Veins. So they're not additive. Yeah, that would be. I think that would be too powerful.
That's
Can we
stuck
get
in
a
the door.
soul wall?
You will set something at the same time. But
Slade asked for a solo. I don't know what Gorak said.
oh, cookies. So,
Bale, you'll
I
get
forgot.
Romulo on the split. I'll get Julian.
But don't take it from me. See for yourself what tragedy lies ahead when the paths of star-crossed lovers meet. And now, on with the show!
Hey, they added timers for those things. Nice.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Three Dogs Lust is up, right?
It is.
Let's save it for the split.
I wasn't quick enough.
Yeah. I forgot. I
Yeah,
forgot about the delay.
Like at least a second and a half,
Yeah.
probably for reaction time, and yeah.
It's fine. I can do it for this one. But
Just let me know when to lust.
Y'all just have to be careful with threat. But go ahead. On well. That was not the right way to fix that problem.
Happy dagger, this is thy sheath, their rust.
Why are people running away? There's a body on the floor to res.
I'm trying to res it. We're in combat still.
Ooh, ribbon.
you haven't seen many of those, have you?
No, its use is questionable, though.
Yeah, yeah.
Did I tank that wrong? How did I
You're
get
fine.
hit? What's deadly swath?
We switched off of Juliet to get on Romulo because the health levels were so different, and she got off a heal while I was on Romulo.
Stop casting focus target or shot macros.
Yeah, I have the macro. Just didn't set her as a focus. That's my bad.
It's also what I get for interrupting something that wasn't a heal.
I am still drunk from Maiden.
I remember when we cleared this whole place, the day we did the speedrun? We
Yeah,
each got 143 gold out of it.
and a shit ton of greens.
Yeah.
Damn, really? That much gold?
Yeah.
Off just trash?
I looked it up on the TSM on the day, and I was like, you made 143 profit. I mean, we barely died. We didn't spend any consumes.
Mm-hmm.
So that was like pretty nice.
Hug the left. Oh,
We're
clearance.
just gonna.
Okay.
I still need my gloves.
True.
Philanthropists don't have gloves.
I'm fairly certain I literally just
For
can't
you.
tank next phase unless I go in with the fucking grips.
I pulled more philanthropist.
What?
He went and got more.
Like money that much, huh?
That was 6 silver. Oh, 1 gold. Yeah.
This is the hallway of get cyanide killed repeatedly, right?
Pulls no.
I wish I could go with this buffs to raid 400 resistance.
Oh, they do kind of cold. Okay. Whoops.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was an asshole.
Get him rebuff quickly, please. Refresh your food buffs.
Oh, I'll do the spells again.
Head and lust. Suck up.
Owie.
I have a soul stone, but I'm gonna use this.
Yep.
That's worrisome.
Need me to help with healing?
I would
Nah,
appreciate
I
it.
need the paladins to dispel. Adjust. Stack up. Pop yourselves off. There's no reason not to be bandaging right now. Do this side. Walk through the fire. I do not have any defensives here.
Thank you, Tor.
I'm pretty as well.
Watch your threat.
I got nothing.
Just off heal at this point. %. Clean. That was a nice lay on hands, whoever did that. Florian.
Yeah, I got most of the dispels, but she would go up to 2 stacks when I had to consecrate or something. So I probably can't do all of them next time.
You can also Exorcism Nightbane after the threat reset, and you'll permanently have the Smoking Blasts.
I did, but it didn't work that well.
Was that huge heal in NS? Whatever it was nice.
I think I only healed him for like 6,000.
And Grips of Deafness would be nice.
Parry dodge, parry dodge.
What are you saying is we're just gonna clear the library? Primal.
Still got another pack or not?
Yes. Cool, he's here. Let's go.
You want me to less now?
Yes, please. 2 seconds.
Tiger, can you fresh shock them so they stay melee?
Give me do second last.
Sure.
Two flares up. Come on, guys.
Well, I'm not maintaining progression at this rate. Good luck, team. Go fast. We skip all of this. Bring those up.
Watch
Keep
the
coming
pet.
up or we're gonna
Watch
get the pet.
Watch the pet. The pet doesn't pull.
Stay
the
away
thing.
from the side.
You gotta.
And behind.
You guys need to max camera distance or something. Dale, buddy.
I wanted the book. I'm coming.
You wanted the fucking... Are you kidding me right now?
Well, the pet pulled this stuff.
Yeah, well, pull your head out of your ass, realize that you're a tank, and stop going for fucking books.
Just die. Don't waste time, just die.
Bro. Stop your mana feeders.
Go ahead and reincarnate and res.
Probably not.
Wait,
This
wait,
pat's
wait.
gonna come all the way down.
I am not on the stairs. I backed off to a safe spot.
You're
Is what I
good.
was asking. Getting psycho. Getting Kylus. I think the window on those pats are contradictory now.
You can
There
get
we
by
go.
now. He's gonna stand at the top for like 20 seconds.
Getting Glorax.
Get another person that can res first, but
Was gonna get you in case something aggroed.
something aggroed, I die anyway. There's no healers left.
Cyanide. Go quick.
for you to go.
He turns back towards the stairs there. Once he goes into that cubby, it's easier to get by. Again, the Lorian. Glax. Pat coming.
Weird, I'll get off that edge.
Topping off Glax to pick this up.
Y'all don't have salve, so be fucking careful.
Don't zone in. Shade.
Zone send square. There you go.
Pulling this up.
Second one.
Got 2.
Mana tide if you have it. Do that.
Chains are up. Kill him.
That was the end.
Come on.
Kill it. Give me Might Bell.
Same for me. Can I get wisdom?
As long as it's not Blizzard, we'll lust after the first rando thing.
15 seconds on PI, Kylus.
Yeah. Oh, wait 30 seconds for the cooldowns.
We good?
I got 3 seconds left on food.
25 seconds on cooldown.
I'm ready.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Watch the Blizzard. How are people dying?
Run away, little girl. Run away.
So you don't honk either, do you? Go ahead and use it. It's lust.
Don't move.
It's not down, Kales.
I noticed my mana was moving.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
I got a res timer. Probably expect to res me again, because they never work.
Just don't spam the button.
Sorry, Slade.
Oh, it did work.
You want sync again?
No.
I think we have to summon arrows. No, okay.
Nah, he's AFK for a second.
Tucked around the corner.
Yeah, it's for the volley.
Intentionally.
You just- yeah. Yeah, you can technically avoid all the damage this spec does, which is moving in and out.
That's a good pickup.
It's the second enchant today, I think. Sunfire and Soulfrost.
Hell yeah.
Everybody ended around on the left here.
We've got one coming on the right.
Oh,
Yeah, never mind.
What if we all brought those 20 silver invis pots and we walked past this stuff?
10-minute potion cooldown. We did it on the spade run, but it's not worth unless you're planning for it.
I mean, we can go to the right.
They're all on the right, yeah.
You can also just mind soothe them all.
Probably distracting them on one side is really a good idea.
I think it was yesterday I soothed the one that was going to aggro and somebody pulled it anyway.
Alright, slow roll DPS on these. I want Kylos to be able to grab a few stacks.
Can I do both or just one?
You can do both.
How are your stacks coming, Kylos?
Just one so far. It takes them about 20 seconds per cast. Great.
You guys can LOS the volley if you don't need to be in range.
Alright, kill this.
Eight.
Not bad. You've got blue, I've got green, Bale, you're in red.
Should I try to stay in it longer to not put the damage reduction on the boss?
Ready.
No, your health will go so low you'll just get
Yeah,
one shot. Let's
we're
go.
good.
I need a spoiler, please.
I just lost right away with one of you too.
Turn him. No, I'll find the lost. Then lost. Yes.
Are they big heal next?
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, about 18k crits, I think. Only 8 stacks. You go higher.
I think the current record is something like 11 or 12k damage.
Mm-hmm.
Stupid. Also, sorry about being a little late. I was on the GCD.
No,
You
it was
called for
fine.
it.
I called it a little early just in case, because you know I know now there's a little
Yeah.
healing things.
Imagine if that buff worked for the chess pieces. You spell steal 10 stacks, take the warlock, one shot the king.
These are probably the only two options where you can use it. Because anywhere else, there's a there's a titan there.
How long does the buff last?
2 minutes. So basically, they fight. Yeah, they gotta.
Slay them all. Challenging me? Break their bones. Blood and thunder. Sounds fine. Certainly.
Time for an alternative scenario.
Roll for King's Defender? Question mark.
Very foolish. Yes, all according to plan.
What?
He has it, so he can't pick it up.
Oh. Wouldn't it just go to Solaria?
He wants spell power in his weapon.
It's like a mitt sword if I ever need it.
Mm, yeah.
Pulling down or staying up?
Besides him or Wu-Tang, no one else can really use it.
You can have it for mob set.
Not that pretty. I'm missing a chat channel. Look.
Ow. Sir?
How big was that hit? Like 8 or
I have no
9,000 or
fucking
something?
clue, but it hurt.
It certainly has to be because of me, Psycho.
I'll wait here for a second. We got 3 minutes on list. Do a little bit of loot. Roll for this thing if you want it. Either of our pallies want healing hands. I think I'm the only one that can use this bow. Barris, you have Sun Fury, right? No, you still need Sun Fury. Do you want this?
No.
Okay. Bale will do a belt for you.
Yes. No more blue belt.
If I need this hit mech. Here you go, one drink.
If it's gonna get, oh, never mind. Trying to save up a few extra pieces of hit gear in case things get skewed as we move
Psycho
through
got
phase 2.
bracers for you.
I mean, next phase, there's shit ton of gear with it.
Yeah, but depends on what you get and when.
Leather healing gloves. Anybody want them? Slade, you want the ribbon?
Yes, please.
All right, I'm refreshing food and then we'll go. Here we go. So I'll roll this just a little bit. I want to be able to gain some rage. Should be good. Let's do it.
Sounds like you're prepping up a Tone Loc song.
Looks like we should be good.
Hmm.
So okay,
Yeah.
I'll get you on Lust.
When do you want first lust?
60%. Plus, big heal. That looks fun for you, Bo. That's cool.
Congrats.
All right, let me get this loot out of here and yeah.
Oh shit, the cloak.
White. It matches your set.
I believe they're unrequited. Roll if you want it. Night Staff of the Everliving. Open trade when you win things, please. Slade, do you want tear gloves?
No.
Does anybody else want tear gloves?
It's just you and her, right?
Yep. You sure you don't? Here, take these anyway.
Okay.
Healing male shoulders.
Oh wait. Probably.
Mog staff, anybody?
If you're into that.
Girdle of the Prowler, anybody want it? Saberclaw Talisman, anybody want it? Steel Spine Face Guard.
Hello?
Hello? Jewel of Infinite Possibilities.
Yeah, that nether swipe parse is only 36 server wide.
Bale, I have shoulders for you.
Yes. Take
Moo.
Moo.
How much time do we think we have before PTR?
5 minutes. They just finished chess.
Ring of Recurrence? Question mark.
Yeah, just be ready to go. We're hopping over soon.
Okay.
You get anything today, Gloric?
I did not.
I'll be right back then.
Ugh.
I think
Put us together next week and we can farm all the trash out again and hope.
Right.
I mean trash doesn't unlock you, right? You could just
Fox got ring dynasties, which is nice. Not trying to rub it in. That's just awesome that he actually got it.
Bale, do you still need this helmet?
It'd be off spec for me. I have the protection one.
Okay. Pally, Rogue, Shaman. Both of our Shaman have this too, right?
Correct. Or I do at least.
It should go to Bale before me, though, I think, for off spec.
Yeah. Here you go, Bale.
I don't have inventory. Okay.
Sun for your bow for the obvious person.
I hate you.
Did it
Yeah,
happen?
Mavericks.
Wait, wrong group.
no, wrong group. A Hunter did get it though. Who needed it?
We recruited 3 more hunters in the past 2 weeks, and of those 2 weeks, Fox is now the only hunter to need the bow again.
Shut up.
Rip.
No. Hey,
You recruited 3 more hunters?
He's a
Yeah,
he's
you
a
want to
gun
know what I
user
got
now.
today, Glorak?
yeah, did you get your stupid gloves yet, Glorak?
I got Rin Dynasty Greaves today.
Yeah, shut your face, Fox. GNR Slade's up for this on our loot list.
Yeah, she can have it.
Okay, cool. Appreciate it.
Oh, no. 7 seconds.
Everybody quick, click it. Alright, I'll head over to the PTR and get started over there.
Where you at, Daro?
Right by Adele.
Well, we got several usable pieces today, which is better than yesterday.
Yesterday was horrible.
We actually got really good loot in our run. We got a Mind Blade.
Yeah, we got a
First
bow.
time, the first time I've seen Blade of the Unrequited and Skulkers on the Hunter, they both go to Ori for main spec. I felt sad.
I think we rotted Skulkers.
Oof.
No, Skulkers went to lava.
Okay, never mind. We didn't rot Skulkers.
I was gonna say, I don't think. I'm pretty sure there was somebody in every group that needed Skulker.
It went to lava's all, yeah. Yep.
Alright. If you are...
I need
if you're
2
getting ready
more
for PTR
essences.
things, I'll be on there in a second.
2 more essences?
Yeah.
Shit, give me 1 sec.
I think I can do something here. Give me a second.
I have
got
2
a bunch
more.
of greens. Okay.
Thank you much. That was a lot of fun. And good luck with your PTR.
We could have gone so much faster. Those darn wipes.
I got a large brilliant instead of a instead of a green.
I mismount myself too. I'll go pick them up.
Ooh, second.
Alright, I can do that stupid enchant now.
Which one? Frost?
Sunfire.
Oh, Sunfire.
Whisper Glorak for invites once you're on the PTR. Let's get this set up quickly because we're not gonna have a ton of time.
Gotta kill us some Vash.
Who got the other Soft Frost? Bacon?
Kanomi.
Konami.
Oh, Konami, I'm getting it from Kylie's.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so powerful.
SSC, yeah.
Yeah.
Ori, if
Hey, Fox.
Yo.
Can I give you a sincere sentiment?
No.
Please.
Sure.
I honestly hope that if you never see a Sun Fury bow before we kill Vash on live, then I hope you get the first Serpent Shrine bow.
I just want the gun. I'm convinced. Guns are the guns are the way.
He's that gun person now.
I got the gun on PTR. I'm prepped.
What is the gun, like second or third BIS or something?
It's second with a bunch of wasted hit.
Ah.
That's pretty accurate, Barrows. I think that's a lot of people.
Are we approaching from Leotheris' side or Fathom Lord?
Yes.
What?
There is a fork in the road. Do I go left or right?
Left. Go through Leo's room.
I mean, we have to clear the whole room
the elevator.
of trash. So
Leo's room's trash shouldn't be there.
no, for Phantom Lord, like we have to clear all
Yes.
that trash. So it doesn't matter which side you go to.
It matters to the extent that everybody goes the same side.
I thought we were skipping Fathom Lord. Even though it was someone said yesterday.
Yeah, I can't skip Fathom Lord for Vash, unfortunately.
Gotcha.
That's something that they did later.
Oh. Isn't technically the only skippable boss Lurker Below?
I think so.
Yes.
Because don't you have to clear certain bosses to open like doorways or something?
Yep.
Isn't Hydro skippable too?
No, he's got a thing behind him.
Oh, he's got a console, yeah.
Fox, I disagree, since I think all of us finished about the same time because we all had wipes.
That's true. I got killed on Nightbane by an unfortunate crushing blow.
Yeah.
The real tragedy was me letting Konomi die on Elhoof of all bosses.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What? Did you not attack the chains?
That is an oof.
Fox, you don't wear Uncrushable for Nightbane?
No way, man. I ride the line. No, the problem
Like
is
the
when
one
you're
boss that
when
you
you're
wear
recasting. When you recast Holy Shield, there is like a 0.3 second gap in there that it's not up.
You want me to go to the mage? I can fit Ryzen on 3 and 2.
No, because we can't do that.
Okay.
Bye, everybody.
I think we have 2 extra people today, so I'm just deciding who.
Deuces.
Trying to rotate things around.
Do you need me on Ellie?
Kengi's here, right? Like, I thought he was here today.
Kenki's here. He's in our raid.
Well, he's not here right now.
Maybe he took a break because not everyone was done.
Are any of us actually here? Or are we just like...
He said he was doing something with, I think, a dog or something, but...
I'm DMing him in Discord.
I sent him one.
Everyone send him one, please.
Everybody ping.
Everybody.
I mean, do we need him? I guess we do need a shaman, huh?
Not necessarily. I can have Legit swap over, Carlos swap over, bring Ryzen back in.
God, I love we have options.
Yeah, welcome to Daybreak. This is why we have alts.
What do you want me to do?
Nothing yet.
Nothing yet. Alright, let's do this. Carlos swap, Legit swap.
Yes.
And
okay.
Lava swap.
Up to Hunter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ugo Baby makes his triumphant return.
Ugo.
Okay, Kenji's back.
Genji's here now, if you need him.
No, interesting.
God damn it.
He was waiting for you to say something in Discord. Which, I get it.
Are we still making those swaps?
Yeah, I don't see why not. Figure out exactly what I wanted here. I still want 6 healers, Starhole.
Trying to do it, look, but it says no path available.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. God damn it.
Yeah, you have 6 with lava. That's why I was like,
I'm not. I can't swap quickly enough.
You need me back on healer?
I don't know.
Okay.
Oh wait, I need to do leatherworking things. How do I do this?
Go learn leatherworking. Buy the leatherworking things.
Is it in the center?
It's the paymaster. He teaches you leatherworking.
Yeah, it's in this.
Alright, we're gonna do this. Ryzen and Legit, you guys are gonna chill today.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
If I want to make swaps for Vosh, which I might do, because we might be able to 5-heal Vosh. Then we'll talk again.
And we're one shot in Vosh?
does seem like there's like a big DPS race on Bosch, so.
There is. It's also very healing intensive, though. Especially when 3 healers get mind controlled.
Ugh, I hate mind control.
Oh, is this still the old mind control? Like one-shotty mind controlled, or
200% damage boost, and they cannot be MC'd, or I'm sorry, they cannot be CC'd.
Gross.
2 of the videos that I watched said they could be CC'd.
They're wrong.
Can a cool person stream so I can watch?
I'm
On the
curious,
tool
like,
for the mind control, it
certain
says
CC.
unstoppable.
Oh no, so it's like Bestial Wrath.
Everybody move up.
It looks like Darhole.
They can be taunted by tanks.
Oh,
So,
great.
they
If
can
you're
be
super far
taunted.
away, please 1, 2, 3.
Darhole, that's trippy.
What's up?
I said that's trippy. The disappearing bars on the side.
I can't hear you.
I said the disappearing bars on the side of your screen are trippy.
It's all my action bars.
Skip up, please, quickly.
Showing action bars is wasted space.
It encourages mouse clicking, a despicable habit.
So is tabbing.
Lava's you out that summon.
I did not get a summon.
should be rare, I'd say.
Anyone have some water?
Man,
Or
I
drop
wish there was a
table?
vendor on live where you could just go buy felt mana potions for 2 gold each. The dream.
Alright, let's start pulling these Colossi. One at a time. Range, max range.
Use your short cooldowns on these.
Use our unlimited haste potions on these.
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all remember a commercial that said, "I want a Mick Pick 2"?
Yes.
That's all I think about when I see Tenric 2.
Oh
I
no.
want a Tenric 2.
You wish there was two of me.
Why'd you have to put that commercial back in my head? What'd we get?
Full
Look,
DPS.
guys.
Go ahead.
Did I love you say that? And Hakan's just full on arcane explosioning.
Maybe he has like a fetish thing.
Did a mage with
Or
fetish
maybe
get
he
Sand
was
Reaver?
just drunk. See? Seems to be sobering up.
Yeah, we don't king shame here.
Yeah, you know, some of us like nice, slick, sleek refrigerators.
Like kids to be shamed.
So confused.
What's confusing about the stainless steel that glistens in the sun?
Wow, a poet.
So smooth.
Max range.
Keep him on track, Slade.
We have to entertain ourselves on the PTR.
Interesting function. My refrigerator is kind of smart. It has a interactive screen. If you know.
You have Skyrim on it.
It knows just
Is
what
this
I
one gonna
want
be a
and what
poison
I
lake?
need.
Somewhere Todd Howard just got a boner thinking about Skyrim on the fridge.
This one didn't do anything?
That is an option.
What?
Really?
There's an option where they don't do anything?
Mm-hmm.
Watch that panel.
How do they do that more often?
No, give us
all that
refreshing
beer?
mist every time.
Yeah, get the mana back.
That refreshing mist speedrun tactics. Let's go.
Are we gonna fish for that instance?
Yeah,
ID?
you're gonna fish for those instances.
Yeah, we'll come in here with a full raid, not kill any bosses. We'll run right past Leo. Start killing these. Make sure that they all refreshing mist, and then let the instance respawn.
If you're
Is it-
ranged being hit by Quake, you are too close.
What does it mean when they're fireborn? Does that mean that they take more fire damage, or they're just more crit susceptible?
Vulnerable to critical hits from fire spells and effects. So.
Oh,
Yeah, don't be in that.
Don't be in that.
I ran out at like 8%.
I fucking ran right into it.
God, that's big.
Darhole, for somebody that plays a lot of ranged characters, you're in melee range way too often.
He just thought all that talk of refreshing mist.
If that goo was a rain of fire, you would have stood in it, Kenji.
Yeah, I was the only one that died on that pull too, right?
Savage.
It wasn't like a full raid wipe or anything like that.
This one's gonna be the refreshing fungi.
I thought they had something on them that tells you.
Turn it. Oh my god, it's on a pet. Back up if you're getting hit.
Fucking jacked it.
Look at all those people that don't know what max range means.
It hit me pretty fucking hard. Or far.
Yeah, going on a pet is pretty much the worst possible.
I mean, can't they, like, move pet?
No.
No.
It can only move closer to us. Actually, the correct call. There is actually counterplay here.
Raising that imp.
No, if it goes on a pet like that, the tanks need to run through it so that the pet also runs through it.
And it faces the other way.
But
Yeah.
you're just
It was
facing
my
it, and it
imp.
would untarget it?
I can't move him. I can only move him back. He doesn't have a melee attack.
Oh, it was an
so-
imp. Okay, yeah.
And can you train Jack Tip to do his shit properly, Bale?
I want to see a pally bubble on that imp next time. Thank you.
Oh, bop it,
Maybe.
I thought if it's faded, you can't target it.
Our paladins don't know how to use Bop.
Not on you.
Bob doesn't save you from Rain of Fire.
It does, and it saves you from the Archers too. Ask Darhole.
It doesn't save you from Rain of Fire.
Only physical damage, Kengi. Know your paladin.
Know your bops, Kenji.
Dropping bop, baby.
I don't ever get them. I don't know what they do.
Bop it. You haven't earned one.
Oh,
Trash.
the biggest totem.
Wait, it's Totem of the Maelstrom. That's pretty close to Tsunami Talisman.
Jeez.
I see where we're going here.
Can we pull this next trash pack?
What? There's another one?
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do.
You got me.
Oh, something in the
Adamari
door.
is going to tank square all the way back here in this corner. There's a map and resources, by the way. Konami, you're going to be over here with him, interrupting the things. Let's see, who wants to be on Tongue's duty for that?
What is the name of the totem again?
Spitfire.
Spitfire. Apparently the target macros don't work, though, so you just have to be good. Tenric is going to be on Skull and X, and Brass is going to be on the boss. We're going to lust basically on the pull here to burn down those two ads, and then we're going to completely ignore the fact that Square exists, which means Brass, when he gets big and mad because Square does exist, you just have to shield wall that and then last stand afterwards, and the buff should be gone by then.
Is it only a temporary buff?
It is only a temporary buff.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Until the patch in, yeah. We get fucked.
Okay. Yeah. Watch that have changed.
Even then, like, without defensive CDs, it seemed healable, like the last time we did this.
It was, yeah. And we have one more healer today, too, so. Flasks, elixirs, food. Lots of things missing.
Scrolls and whatnot.
Murder Spitfire totems.
I believe in you all.
We're going to be moving up quite a bit, by the way, Raid, so.
I will.
Be ready for that.
I'll MD to Amaret Square.
If somebody wants to MD X to Tenric and the boss to Brass.
I'll get X to Tenric.
Alright. Barrows, you can
Watching
do
this.
Skull to Tenric after the XMD wears off. Here we go.
It's been fun watching a lot of people PTR this and not use the strat we did, and they're just getting absolutely wrecked.
2,
Yep.
1.
Over near Star, please, Raid. Go ahead and lust. Ooh, she needs to be a little bit further back, or the Raid needs to be farther forward. Don't get hit by those bolts.
He was still moving her.
I was getting her back.
Okay.
Spitfire.
Spitfire's up.
Big deeps on Spitfire.
We were too slow.
We got.
On to X.
Spitfire.
Glorak, have an idea for a weak ore.
Okay.
Make a clickable one that pops up a gigantic icon with every time a Spitfire totem spawns, and they can click it to target it.
I don't know if you can do that in combat.
Spitfire.
I can try.
If it can detect the alert, we could do it.
The problem is targeting macros for totems don't work?
Right.
No, but I can make a unit frame for it effectively. Alright, kill that Spore Bat, please. Okay, by
It's like the other summoned thing, it'll despawn over time.
Watch the cyclone.
Watch the cyclone.
No more free rage for you, Shedrick.
Rip.
Raid, we can move up a bit. So we're not having to dodge these.
Spitfire. Dead.
Buff is out.
Go ahead and, or not. I guess he's just a weak ass punk. Maybe
I
we
mean,
just burn it.
No, I am shield walled through this.
Yeah, I know, but
I
he's
don't-
not doing any damage to you with shield wall. It's kind of boring.
The buff has 10-minute duration, Glorak. It's not a temporary thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the one that we care about.
He
When
got
we-
in.
Is the one that pops up for that.
I mean, the small bonuses, I took off all the offensive gear because he's not the first kill target.
What did he just hit you with, Bacon?
I think it was the Spitfire going off. And then that I don't even know.
No, he turned around and targeted you.
Yeah, he did.
They just drained some mana?
Cataclysmic Bolt.
Cataclysmic Bolt just hit me for almost 11k.
Remind me to look into that later.
The first one was the Spitfire. It was Seared Nova, which I think is from the Spitfires.
I just got with it too.
Is he?
No, Spitfire shouldn't kill anybody.
9k.
I think. The hell? Why was I half health there then?
Alright, we gotta go kill
other guy's
what's her
still alive.
face.
Yeah,
Oh,
sextant. Look at that.
Dual strategy.
Look, another sextant.
Oh god, tornado out of nowhere.
Yeah, don't get hit.
Spawned right on us.
Jesus.
Alright, we killed High King. Everybody run out.
I've seen the Zerg strat employed on this boss already on PTR, and it's basically just he starts one-shotting people in your raid, but they killed it with about half of them alive.
That's awful.
Rip.
I hate it already.
You just like go for him and ignore the reds completely.
Yeah, it's just a process of elimination. Like he will slowly kill your raid, and it's just a race against time.
You just have to pop lust and nuke him as fast as possible.
He gets a bigger buff for how many people, I think.
Yeah. And every single time he casts that same thing that killed Bacon, you just die.
So for the sake of parsing, we do it the way we just did, but if they change it to where parsing doesn't matter like that, we would kill her first.
Well, you still have to kill the ads afterwards. There's no practical reason other than speedrunning right now that you'd do that.
No, because the parse ends when he dies.
That's the problem, is if they do it that way. Like Morose.
Yeah, but I don't think you'd have
Also,
higher numbers doing a race against time there because half your raid would die, and AoE is where a lot of people would parse in this fight.
I bet Gear gets to the point that's possible.
With this fight specifically, though, I feel like just leaving her alive is also easier than actually killing her.
Yeah, she's annoying. Also, melee DPS uptime sucks on her because she has that melee
the
range
freeze.
frost. Yeah, freeze.
And then the boss gains that ability when you kill her, so...
Oh, fuck
Yeah.
that. Yeah, leave her in the corner.
Oversight on my
Yeah.
part. If we continue to do that strat in the future, we'll have the Holy Paladin wisdom, the mobs in the middle. It's normally the Prop Paladin, but Prop Paladin's off in a corner, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did run out of mana.
So if it's not the prop paladin, then he gets double wisdom procs, because when you refresh like Judgment of Justice or any other judgment, then you get another wisdom judgment proc. It's kind of a weird bug.
I mean, the raid didn't have it. Are we on Vash now?
Right, it's a good practice to have the Holy Paladin do wisdom if possible, because then the ret and the prot get double judgment procs.
Enemy.
Does anybody have logs up?
No, I forgot to turn them live.
I'll turn a live log on for Vash.
Should we start running before the bridge appears? Do we trust it? Oh, Tanric trusted it.
Hey, Fox.
Okay, so, real quick question, Konami. How tough was it interrupting over there?
Oh yeah, he cast pretty fast.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think I got one.
Okay.
I reapplied tongues once, but I didn't do it after because it seemed fine.
Yeah, I only got one interrupt off. It's like a 0.3 second cast, it feels like.
Yeah.
This is exciting.
Yeah, so we got some things to talk about. I'm gonna end up streaming something real quick, so you guys. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna put a map in resources.
What's my quadrant?
You only have 8 Jan Michael Vincents in a quadrant.
She has a massive aggro radius, by the way.
I was just about to ask where does she pull from?
Pretty much the top of the platform. Like we can go on the stairs and we're fine, but just don't go on the top.
I'm only gonna talk about the first 2 phases because we're not gonna see phase 3 the first time. First phase, everybody needs to spread out. So I'm gonna mark shamans, so that y'all can be roughly with your groups, but spread out. Make sure that we're not clumped up, right? She has a multi-shot. First things first, look at your health. If you have less than 9,000 health, fix it. You might not be able to right now, but go into live, figure out how much health you've got fully buffed, and if it's less than 9k, you cannot come to Vash with that gear. Okay? So, especially those of us with tailoring gear and shit like that, you need to fix that, because you will just die. Mages and priests, you can mitigate that a little bit by keeping inner fire up and a shield on yourself, but I promise you that is way too much to think about when there's everything else going on in phase 3. You'll be able to do it for phase 1, but don't count on it. Get some stamina.
Is the 9,000 reduced by armor?
It only barely. Only barely. 9,000 is the threshold you should aim for as a clothy. If you're not a clothy, like 8,500 is pretty good. So yeah, keep that in mind. She also does a static charge debuff. If you get it, get away from everybody else. All right, that's simple enough. Just don't stand near anybody else. Tanks, come over here. Teneric Brass. Henry, you can stay over there. You're not going to be doing this during phase 1 or 3. So Brass is tanking her. Brass is tanking her. Brass is tanking her. All right, stand still, Brass. Teneric's going to be about this far away, directly behind the boss, right? So, right, if Brass is facing her this way, it's a little bit too far, Teneric. You're going to be like right here. Every once in a while, she is going to Entangling Roots, all of the melee, including the tank, and immediately move 10 yards straight in a line backwards. The other tank taunts. Okay? This tank stays here. She does again. This tank taunts back. That way you can keep threading back and forth, and we don't lose thread uptime. Those roots can also be Blessing of Freedom. Whoever my Salve Paladin is, I think is Adamiri, right? Adamiri, you're going to save your Blessing of Freedom cooldown for a melee that is rooted and also has the static charge. If a melee gets rooted and has the static charge, they need to be freedomed so they can get the fuck away from everybody else. And yeah, then you can reapply Salve afterwards.
Is that a DBM thing or something I just have to look for?
Something you just have to look for. Yeah. It'll tell you who has static charge, and you'll just have to know who's a melee character. So that's phase 1. Phase 1's super simple. It ends when she hits 70%. She becomes invulnerable, stands in the middle there, and then we have these 4 pillars. Now everybody look at the map. Here's how phase 2 is going to go. My 4 hunters, you guys are going to spread out. The arrow at the bottom indicates the direction that we are currently coming from. At my top left hunter, it's going to be Fox. My top right hunter, it's going to be Barrows. My bottom right hunter, it's going to be Lava. And then my bottom left hunter is going to be Corn. Okay? You guys each have a 3-stair section that you are covering. Your priority is Tainted Elementals. If Enchanted Elementals get by you, I don't give a fuck. All right? They don't matter. Melee can take care of them. If you've got nothing else to do, feel free to hit them, but you're mostly looking for Tainted Elementals. So every time DBM yells at you and says there's a Tainted Elemental, you stop whatever the heck you're doing, you look around your 3 sections, and you get on that as soon as possible. They're only up for 15 seconds. They have 6,000 health. They do a decent amount of damage. They're the only things that do raid damage in this other than Vash's Tickly Lightning. So they need to die very fast. After they die, okay, I've got 2 priests on the edges here. Moon is going to float between the 2 hunters to their left and right. Square is going to float between the 2 hunters to their left and right. That is going to be Zephyrin. You're going to be the square priest. and Pharrell, you're going to be the Moon Priest. I'm going to end up marking them during the second phase. Very important. The two of you, when Tainted Elementals spawn, need to float in the direction of the Tainted Elemental if it's on your side. Okay? Hunters, you're going to go loot the Tainted Elemental. Priests, you're going to stand at the top of the stairs. They're going to pass it to you. And then that priest is going to pass it to another one of the healers standing near the pillars in the middle. That's the 4 marked healers in the middle there. The priest, the 2 shamans, and the pally. Yes, this boss still requires free-for-all. Thank you for the reminder. I'll do that now.
Do you have that macro for throwing using
I do.
yelling at the person?
Let me grab that for y'all real quick.
Heads up.
Am I healing on this fight, or is this mark
Nope.
just okay?
I'm changing the marks.
Okay, that's.
for
I
phase
just
2.
wanted to. Okay.
Yeah. You're actually going to have a different important job. You and Trollme are both going to do this because I want you both to know how.
We're
Where the
frost shocking
fuck
the
is my
duder?
Vash macro? You are
Yeah,
frost shocking
hiding the
duder.
walkers.
There it is. You click that macro when you are targeting the person that you want to throw a core to, and it yells at them. Very important that literally everybody has that.
Yeah.
That said, despite the fact that literally everybody has that, there are some people that you never throw a core to, ever. They include the 2 elemental shamans and our 3 tanks. Don't ever throw a core to them. I don't care if they're the only people in range. Use comms, ask for somebody else to get closer. Yeah, never throw it to them. We have 3 tanks on this map. We have the bear at the north, the prop pally at the south, and then the warrior in the middle. During phase 2, elites are going to come out. I have the healers positioned in such a way that Tenric, you should be able to cover the top 3 healers, and Adamir, you should be able to cover the bottom 3 healers. Those elites are almost definitely going to beeline straight for one of them. They need to be either taunted from range if you're Adamiri, or charged and taunted if you're Tenric. Once you have the elite, you drag it to Brass, who is in the middle. He taunts it off of you, tanks it there, the melee deal with it. Okay? Melee, your kill priority is enchanted elementals that are near Brass and elites. Okay? So, I'm sorry, enchanted elementals that are near Vosh. If they get close to her, they need to die, they cannot touch her. Okay? Other than that, you're killing elites, you're not doing anything else. Range, you're also going to be in this center circle here with the healers and the melee. Your kill priority is Striders all the time. You just nuke Striders all the time. You do have to watch your threat on those. My 2 elemental shaman. You guys are going to kite the Striders clockwise. Kengi, you're going to take the first one. 5, you're going to take the second one. Kengi, you're going to take the third one, etc., etc., etc. There should only ever be one up at a time. If there's multiple Striders up at a time, range DPS, you suck and you need to do better. So yeah, that's that.
Damn.
Make sure the 2 of you click off Salve when phase 2 starts so that you can effectively kite them, keep them frost shocked, blah, 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 blah. And that's that. We're going to give it a shot.
Yes.
I have a quick question. I know I'm not in there, but just because there was a lot of information.
Mhm.
Who, once again, do we never throw the orbs to?
The kiters
elemental
and
shamans.
the tanks.
Yeah, kiters and tanks.
Because they're kiting. Okay.
Yeah.
Some of these marks are incorrect. Konami's star and I don't know if this. The priest is star on the map.
I marked for shaman purposes. Do me a favor, everybody on the run-in, just target your shaman, spread out across this thing. Let's have, like, I don't know, the warlock group come over here on the right. Hunters come middle. Mages and all of you guys come left over here. Healers spread out. We just want to be spread out on the run-in. One more very, 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 very important thing. Literally nobody can click any buttons until the tanks get to Vosh and hit her. Okay? Her aggro radius is something like 50 or 60 yards, which means even misdirects can't go off in time. If you click literally anything, think about it like Cthulhu, you're going to get aggro, she's going to one-shot you. If she one-shots somebody in phase 1 on the run-in, it's a wipe, and we have to start all over again.
So
Yeah,
please.
the only reason we're safe here is because we're allies of her. If you step just a little bit up to the step, triple.
Can you have misdirect already on the tank as we're running in?
Yeah.
Yes, but she will aggro before you get in range to shoot her, is the problem.
Right, right.
All right, here we go.
While we're doing this,
5,
please keep
4,
comms clear
3,
unless it's like
2,
absolutely vital.
Yep.
Hey,
The only people that should
Kenji,
be
clear
talking,
comms.
the only people that should be talking is me and people that have or are dealing with tainted elementals. Oh, one more thing. Bacon, grounding totem.
You missed.
I lived with 7,900 HP. Get fucked.
Henrik.
Taunted, but it did not go on me.
Oh, maybe taunt resisted.
Yeah, I did a retaunting here now. Spec on brass.
Darl's down.
So this would be a wipe. But we're going to keep going for the sake of seeing phase 2.
Get fucked, Darl.
Multi-shot hits for 6k. Brutal.
Yeah, don't Shadow or Death in this phase.
Or phase 3 for that matter. There's way too much damage going out.
She entangled with his
Resisted those roots.
Alright, here comes phase 2. All shamans, please come to the center and drop all your totems.
Keep healing people with static.
Hunters to your edges. Hunters, please do not LOS the healers, though. They will need to heal you occasionally. Or, you know, just peek up when you need heals. Right now, range DPS, you can just deal with the enchanted elementals. Melee, just hang out in the middle. Get some rage.
Elite soon. Elite coming up.
Oh! It slapped me.
Hunters, you can also MD them to your tanks, the ones that are in your quadrant.
Into the elemental?
Melee on the elites. Here comes the Strider.
There's a tainted on my corner, northwest.
Kill it quick. Oh, you're dead. Never mind.
Yeah,
That
I got
sucks.
one shot by the Naga.
It'll respawn.
We got it. We got it.
Loot it.
Throw at the slave.
Okay, so DPS right now is incredibly low. This elite should have died
You
before
can't
the
pull
Strider
aggro
came
off.
up. You cannot pull aggro on the Striders. That's going to fear literally everybody in the middle. We have another elite up. Enchanted Elementals making it to Vosh. Yeah, DPS needs to be way better.
This is gonna be fun.
5, you should be DPSing something right now, not
The
frost
rank-
shocking.
Unless you're the kiting Strider, you do not need to be running in front of it. Like, stay in the middle, so you don't have to move around. You hit more uptime.
Another Strider coming from the south.
Were we not both supposed to be working on that?
No, I was on the first one, you're on the second one, I'm on the third one.
Tainted Elemental West.
Are the elementals what gives her that chain lightning she does?
I'm moving over to the other one once you
No,
bounce off me.
every elemental that reaches the middle increases her damage dealt by 5%. So this was a wipe a long time ago.
Right.
Yeah, we just say mechanics.
You got
Get you
Striders
the-
loose.
Somebody's got to get you the thing.
Yeah, that Strider, the one mark skull, was untanked for like 20 seconds.
It's because I had aggro on the other one. I thought the plan was to not have 2 up at once.
That is the
No,
plan.
That is the plan.
Well,
but
yeah, if you DPS fast enough, yeah.
The plan is to never have 2 Striders or 2 Elites at the same time. Alright, if you haven't died yet, get to the front stairs. If you died on the platform, start running back.
No, I was trying to run away. It's like, dude, you fucker.
Yeah, that Naga spawned and just
You can still get
one
res.
hit me.
The most brutal wipes in the game are Vash, man. The run back.
Also, there's a short period of time between when she resets that you have time, like if you have a soulstone in the middle, to run out before she respawns.
I don't know. Any of the Hygel boss wipes are. You gotta re-clear 8 waves of trash to do them.
Alright, so that wasn't too bad for first attempts. Obviously, we literally cannot lose people phase 1. For that matter, we can't lose people phase 2 either. If we don't go into phase 3 with a full raid, consider it a wipe.
If you're on the platform, do you have to go run back?
Yes.
Yeah.
Phase 2 started okay. The DPS on that elite was super low. All melee DPS need to be on the elites all the time. The only time you ever swap off is if there's an enchanted elemental getting close to Vash. Swap off, hit it a couple times, they don't have much health, and get back on the elites immediately.
they have 6,000.
Yeah, they're super weak. The first elite, by the way, ranged DPS. When that first elite spawns, you can help nuke it. You don't have anything else to do, right? Help nuke that first elite. That first elite should be dead before the Strider spawns. When the first Strider spawns, all ranged DPS should get on it. Melee, you cannot get near the Striders. Nobody can get near the Striders. They do a giant AoE horrify that will literally toss you across the room. In addition to that, if you're in melee range of them ever, they will one-shot you. So, yeah, ranged DPS, you guys need to carry us on the Striders. Hunters, if the Strider is in range of you and you don't have tainted elementals to deal with, feel free to pump a few shots into it, right? You can also misdirect the Striders to the Kiting Shaman if they're going around and they're near you, and you happen to have that cooldown available. That helps. The threat situation is...
I didn't check, but are they like scattershotable, CCable at all? Snarable or anything?
No.
Okay.
And I'm assuming keep pets away because they'll just get horrified.
Yeah, pets can't go on Striders. It's part of the reason the Hunter's on the outside.
Did anyone bring nets?
Yeah, we're going to talk about Netherweave net strats, but not right now.
The elites need to be picked up by a tank before DPS gets on them, right?
Yes.
Yeah, they hit me for 7k.
The elites also cleave, so it is very important that while they are being dragged to brass in the middle, nobody stands in front of them, right? Like, the tanks need a clear path for that. I'm also remarking healers for positions. Actually, this looks good. Yeah.
Darhole, I saw you jump to the elevator and then your screen lagged. I thought you were dead.
1, 2, 3 if you're far away.
That first core looked like it got passed to the center pretty efficiently. Did we run into any issues there, or was that just clean?
I was just dead on the start.
It was fine. I sprinted over, grabbed it, threw it up to I think Bayo, and it was fine.
Okay. In the future, like obviously, yeah, the Hunter was dead. That sucks. Tanks should never be the ones grabbing cores. Elites can kill too many people if you guys are distracted.
How far do you need to be from the little lamp for the core to be able to hit it?
It's interact range, like 5 yards. Yeah.
So when people get the core with it, do you want them to hit the lamp right away, except for the last lamp?
Yes, you deposit your cores immediately. The only exception to that, think about it like the tentacles in Cthulhu's stomach, right? The very last one, wait for my call. But be ready for it, because if it needs to happen quickly, it needs to happen quickly.
How far can you throw it?
It's about 30 yards, 20 yards, something like that.
I threw it from the very bottom where it spawned at to the very top of the steps.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably like 40 yards.
Okay, okay.
That's pretty much what you do. You go from the bottom to the top edge, and then from the edge to the lamp.
Gotcha. You only need to pass it twice total.
Yep.
Yeah. Assuming everybody's standing in the correct positions.
Yeah.
It was a little weird. I didn't know exactly who to throw it to. I was at the top of the steps. I just clicked whoever was near a core.
Yep.
Ideally,
Any
it
marked
should
person is a good person to toss it to.
Okay.
Ideally, there should be people kind of hovering around their pylons, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah, the healers shouldn't have to move too much from their pylons. The only times the healers ever move is if Striders go wrong, which again, if that happens, then it's a wipe anyway. There's so many things that this fight is not difficult, but it is intricate, right? There are a lot of things happening at the same time, and if any one of them fails, a lot fails. So yeah, healers should just hug their pylons pretty much all the time. Striders should be kited far enough away from the pylons that we're never in fear range, and the elites should never be brought through the pylons. They should be brought through the gaps in the pylons. So yeah, they're LOS, but like you can move around them in a circle, right? Like you don't have to.
Yeah.
Anyone have a bot to toss down?
I'm sure Brass does. Don't go too high up.
Yeah, Furrow.
Health stones too, please.
This fight, much like KT, is a massive DPS check. Save your cooldowns for when things get interesting during Phase 2. We will lust somewhere between the end of Phase 2 and the start of Phase 3, depending on where things end up. But that is a flexible cooldown for this fight. Good buffs. Okay, I'm going to say this once and only once. If we're standing around for 5 minutes during progression and people haven't put their food buffs on by the time I hit the ready check, we're going to have words.
I just got here. I was running back.
Time to make everyone a weak aura for food buffs with a giant thing on their screen.
Buff check 3. Download it, use it. Groups, spread back out to your original positions.
So last poll, you resisted the root one time, Brass, you said, so she didn't actually run away from you?
Yep, that was the second time.
Okay. So it can happen, I guess. Let's stand by.
Here we go.
No buttons.
Five,
No buttons.
4, 3, 2,
Brass, you need
1.
a headset.
That cursive rec was a little bit fast.
Apologies.
Did Psycho also have grounding down for this phase? Or when Tarek is tanking?
Oh, yeah. There's a shock that she does, stuns the tank for like 8 seconds and does 8,000 base arcane damage, but it can be grounding totemed.
If you people without static charge can move forward, I can DPS too.
Alright, here comes the phase. Totems in the middle.
Healers take advantage of MP5 here.
Don't come stand next to the person with static charge.
How long is the last?
20 seconds, I think.
Yeah.
Start dotting. Dot up elementals.
If you are a mana hungry class, right now is where you save your mana and let the warlocks do the work. First delete in 10 seconds. Be ready to blow it up.
Naga northwest.
Brass has
He
it.
went straight. He went
Kill
straight
it.
to brass.
Nuke that elite.
Tainted.
Tainted south, southwest.
Strider coming up.
Strider northeast.
Shami's on the Strider. Can't be a melee range. Can get a little bit
Circle
further
getting
out
here.
of the circle. Pingy.
Gotta watch
You
aggro
can't
on there.
pull threat on the Striders. You cannot pull threat on the Striders.
Naga northwest.
Come on.
Ooh.
Decent threat grab on the Strider.
Yeah, we can lay into it now.
You got 10 seconds to kill that one before the next one comes up.
Kenji's dead.
Callus, cut it.
I'm
up.
Yeah, but you're not gonna get threat on it again.
Tainted.
Yeah, I mean for the next one.
Northwest.
Northeast. Northeast.
Or northeast, sorry. Got it.
Next Strider.
Melee watch the
elite.
northeast area. That's quite a few tainted.
Come back,
I'm sorry.
Elite's up.
I need someone by the
Press.
pylon.
Got it.
I'm going.
Range, y'all can dot up the elite while you're waiting for threat on the Strider too. Min-maxing your DPS during this phase is super important.
Elemental. Getting too close.
Nice job on Striders.
Tainted soon. Strider.
Elite soon.
I've got some warlocks that aren't even on the threat
Elite
table for that
northeast.
Strider. What are you guys doing?
Tainted
Tainted
Strider.
southwest.
Finish off that Strider. Turn the elite toward Vosh. Should always be checking. Yeah, you can stand literally inside of Vosh, Brass.
Couple enchanted getting close. Never mind, they're dead. Watch them.
I was facing it towards the place where they weren't ranged.
Yeah.
At that point, yell at the range. Gonna move where they got feet.
I'm going to move.
These things don't hit hard or what?
Elite.
The elite.
We need
Elite's
more on
south.
these Striders.
Sorry, I was feared to grab that one.
Next Strider coming up.
Yeah, we got 2 warlocks on the Strider right now.
Tainted. Where?
East. East, southeast.
Trolley's down. Hakan, you're kiting. Purple
Penguin,
kiting.
up.
I'll be the path of the Strider.
Another
Don't get
elite.
feared. Another
I've been
elite.
stunned east. I need to pass this to someone.
Anti, you're kiting.
I'm here. Moon's waiting.
Carl? Oh, he saved you there.
Not LOS.
I do not have the.
One of them made it.
You gotta get closer.
Darrell, you want me to pull this off you?
I got it for now.
Kengi's almost caught
Kengi's
up.
got
there.
it.
Kengi's got it.
Kengi's got it.
Another Strider.
Yes.
Enchanted to close.
know
Kill
you
it.
have
Kill it.
the
Kill it.
Psycho, you have a corner?
Naga East, I got it.
Some borrows.
Tainted.
What happened to that last tank?
Northeast.
Core that we had?
Alright, once this elite dies, I'm putting the core in, so be ready for it.
Okay.
Kill these enchanteds. We gotta finish off.
Please, come on.
Finish off the ads here.
Need someone up here to pass.
Alright, Vosh is active. Finish off the
Can you-
elites, the
Strider.
elementals, and the strider.
Just delete it, Konami.
Should we lust Glorak?
We don't need it. Delete
Yeah,
it.
Lust here.
Can you slow this strider, somebody?
Snaring.
Watch out for poison clouds coming from the ceiling. All of the mechanics from phase 1 are still active here.
Do we
Eric,
have
if you can get me.
battle reses?
We use one, but it's currently tanking.
I'm
Adamarian,
currently MC.
try to tank these MCs.
Finish the elite, please.
They're working on it.
Always right into melee. Watch it.
This poison ticks really fucking hard. You gotta get out of it as soon as you can.
MCs.
Alright, Strider's down. Swap the Vosh.
MC immune to fear.
Yeah, MCs are immune to all crowd control. Don't even try. Tanks need to pick them up. Get out
Poison.
poisons immediately. If you see a poison bolt heading towards you, you gotta move before it hits you.
Emirates, not able to tank these on mind control.
Yep.
Henrik's got me.
Just wait until she mind controls all 3 tanks. It's gonna be a great time.
Can she?
She certainly can.
Yeah, they get away from Rat.
Yeah, that 20% damage on her is deadly.
The poison despawn?
Yes.
Yeah. Phase 2 is close. We're not quite there yet. We need a couple things to change. The first is range DPS. We're still prioritizing things that aren't Striders way too much. Let the melee take care of the elementals. That said, melee, you guys aren't taking care of elementals. You need to do that. If they get close to Vosh, you need to be on those. The elites can take some time to die. As long as all the range are on the Striders, you know, even the range can help out with the elites once the Striders are dead. If you haven't died yet, by the way, get to the stairs.
So it's just Strider, and then like Strider's prio.
Got the elites, kill the Striders. Like that's what range should do, and then everything's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. My first death was me trying to do too much DPS to it while not perfectly kiting it. Just trying to see what options are available on that. So I should be fine on that in the future. The second death, I died to a couple other things, but
yeah,
the first one was just on me of just trying to see if I can get away with casting stuff in between. I think I can get away with chain lightning, but I don't know if I can get away with bolts.
If myself and the Locks dot the elites, they'll die in time with melee killing them.
Yeah, there's a lot going on, so I was just going to ask. That was partway through. Was like, when we're not doing that, what should we be prioing? So the stalkers make sense.
I have a quick Tainted Elementals question.
Sure.
I killed the one on my side when it was at the very, very bottom.
They do not move.
It seemed like that was okay.
They do not move.
Okay.
Yeah, they have to die.
It
at the
seemed like
bottom.
it was too far out of range to pass it all the way up to the lip. So we had to
Sometimes that
pass it
happens.
a couple extra times. Okay.
I'm not sure if people are being shy when the Striders are on the opposite side of the room from them, but you can go to them.
Yeah, just don't get cleaved.
Is there a setting that can be toggled to make that poison less ambiguously transparent?
Unfortunately not. I would make a weak aura for it, but honestly, by the time the weak aura would say anything, you'd be dead. Because
Does GTFO get it quick enough?
Yeah, if you take 2 ticks of it, you're already dead. There is an alternate strategy. You may or may not have noticed that there are spore bats flying around the ceiling. We could have the hunters kill those. Most groups that kill Vosh choose not to do that because DPS loss versus just don't stand in poison.
I mean, you could have one hunter full time on that.
No, that DPS check is so tight that anybody not on it is we won't make it.
Yeah. Yeah, so the poison drops from the ceiling. You'll notice that there is a green bolt that comes from the air and arcs towards you. That bolt is pretty fast, but it's not so fast that you can't notice it and react to it, right? That is the one thing that DPS have to pay attention to during that phase, right? Tanks are doing a bunch of other shit. Healers are doing a bunch of other shit. You need to just be careful. That said, there are some issues here that everybody should be aware of now that we've seen phase 3. The first is the poison still ticks on mind controlled people. So if you're a ranged character and you get mind controlled in a poison, sorry, there's literally nothing we can do for you. You're dead. Adamiri can pull melee people out of it, but everybody else sucks.
Can try to interrupt.
I mean, we can try, but it's not going to be reliable. Hopefully they fix that bug. The other bug, though, the more important bug, occasionally during phase 3, randomly, she will drop threat on all targets when she entangling roots the tank. There's nothing we can do about that either. The tank can try and taunt it. You'll just have to notice that your threat meter has threat wiped and be smart. Hopefully they fix that too.
Did we have shadow protection / does that affect the mind blast that the striders do?
It should affect it. That mind blast isn't really.
I resisted mind blast partially, so yes.
Yeah.
I just didn't know if we had it. I didn't look to see if we had it on or not, but that's something
it
to
hit
consider.
Me for 2,500 on average, and then I'd get partial resist for like 1,900.
Frail asks, are melee ever running out of the center to kill Ellie's? The answer to that is no. Within the center ring, the elementals have such low health that if they entered the center ring at full health, a single melee could kill them before they reach Vash.
With that being said, there's no reason why they should reach her.
Exactly.
What is the reasoning behind kiting clockwise for the striders?
Just to have a set path so that people know what's happening. Yeah.
Okay. Because there are situations where like it might just end up going the opposite. Like unless
that's fine as long as people are aware of it.
Yeah, that like if it ends up being the other way, like if we announce it, is that fine in the middle of it or something along those lines? Like
I'll put it this way, because it doesn't actually matter. The person that's kiting the first strider, doesn't matter which direction you kite it. The person that kites the second strider, if there are 2 active at once, which again, our goal is to get to the place where that is not the case.
Yeah.
But if there are 2 striders active at once, they have to be kited the same direction for obvious reasons.
Sure. Yep. And that's completely fair. That's more what I wanted to make sure is like if I'm grabbing the first one, do I need to like intentionally if it spawns in a direction that's awkward because it doesn't spawn in the same location each time, correct?
Yep. No, they are random.
Okay. Then yeah, I just wanted to make sure if it was okay that I was kiting a specific direction versus having to follow that because there was times there when like grabbing it was an issue. Also, I know it got brought up in the cluster, but please watch your threat on those. There's a couple times this stuff got pulled. If you just need to dot it and then find an elite to beat on for a little bit, we just need like, and I need to remember to turn off self. I forgot both times until like 2 seconds or 2 or 3 shots in.
Is Frost Shock part of your regular rotation?
It is not.
No.
Okay. Make a macro that has a cancel aura for regular and greater salve in your Frost Shock. I had Slade do the same thing with Searing Pain, and the rest of the Warlocks should do the same thing with Searing Pain, because the only time you're ever pressing those buttons is when you want to threat, right? So.
Yeah.
Summon Troll.
Well, technically, if a boss has a vulnerability, I'd want to...
You would use Incinerate.
What are we
It's still
channeling
useful
there,
to
Ken, right?
Searing Pain on the elementals because they're so low health, your Shadow Bolt might not land.
Sure, have a regular Searing Pain button, too.
Yeah.
It's because somehow
Making a macro does not mean you can't have a regular button for it, too.
Yeah, that's fine. I will say that was a pretty solid attempt. I do think, and I know it's not intentional, but it still was a lot of stuff being said during phase 2 that did not need to be said, and I think we missed at least a core during it. We really need to be quiet during that phase so that we do not miss a core.
Yeah, I know a lot of people are talking about mechanics, trying to figure things out, everything else like that. Now that we've got it sort of settled, right? People have seen it twice. We know what we're doing. Let's try to keep comms relatively clear. Yeah.
Can we ping tainted elementals? Is that going to drive everyone crazy?
No, that's
Like
actually
whoever sees it first, ping it on the map.
Nope, sounds like a great idea.
Pinging is fine. I still
hear
like
and
the audio one too, though, because there is a lot going on. So like, I'd like both at the very least.
Yep. Okay. And that said, this is I don't think I've seen any other guild make it to phase 3 in 2 attempts. So good job.
Yeah, for real. That was that was a really solid second attempt.
Yeah, phase 3 in 2 attempts with only I think 3 people dead going into phase 3 is quite good. Let's do that again.
Can you imagine how good the first pull would have been if Darhold didn't just fucking die right away?
Jesus.
It's probably because that shit.
Troll you needs kings.
I need food. I'm clicking it. I'm clicking it. I'm clicking
Let's
it.
see how
I'm
you
sorry.
do without your ronk this poll, Kenji.
Frail
I
air
have-
fire.
I have food going. Hold on. Don't look at mine for 2 seconds.
Don't
All right, how
do
do my
one
buffs
shot on the
look?
pool.
Don't push a button.
Yeah, let the tank engage before you press anything.
Yeah, Slade.
I know, I'm talking to myself.
All right.
Here we go.
5,
Giving us a
4,
pep talk.
3, 2,
Let him go first.
1.
You may have also noticed that this is a very long fight, just like KT.
I got stunned right away. It's back on brass.
Which means if we get to the place where we have a clean phase 2 that doesn't need lust to clean up, we can lust the pull, and y'all get better parses. Because we get to lust twice.
Hakan, whenever you get that, you need to adjust as to not hit other people with it. Causes pushback.
Yes, ma'am.
You lost twice? This is a 10-minute fight?
It's like 13, yeah.
I don't think it was that long.
Here we go.
To your positions. MP5 if you need to. Let the warlocks carry the beginning.
Shaman, don't forget to click off south.
Thank you.
Yeah, actually, I can remind you guys at the beginning of this phase. You just have to get used to it.
I'll do the macro thing. I'm just fucking dunce when it comes to macros.
I'll send you one.
Here comes our first Naga in about 7 seconds.
Let a tank get it, then everybody on it. Everybody but the hunters, that is.
Tainted. Top right.
You want me elite?
You toss it to me, Fox.
Let's try
Nami,
northeast.
you ready?
Northeast.
Konami, can you reach the core?
Strider coming through middle. Watch a second. What's on you? Cut it out.
Hey, he's got
No,
it.
okay.
Match up on that elite.
Depositing core.
Haha, now that we've nets.
Noggin 5.
The good stuff. Alright, it's on brass.
Tainted.
Fangorn, can you get Hakan? Actually, Tenor, do you have a moment?
Yep.
Tainted, he's southeast.
Get Hakan. He's mid.
Yeah, range, you can't be in the middle when we're pulling the elites there. They cleave.
Yeah, never stand in front of elites, ever.
Strider, east.
Strider. To grab that.
Nice DPS so far. Keep this up.
Naga in 5.
Alright, if you can, anybody that can.
Naga's up.
After we get this Naga under control, yes.
No, me, I can't.
Hakan, watch your threat. Ranged, if your threat cap on the Strider, just turn around at the elite.
Tainted soon.
If possible, can Hakan get a south, please?
Next Strider.
Tainted.
The Naga's up.
Thank you.
Tainted south.
South.
Elite. Alright, big burn on these. We're gonna have to pass this core all the way across, but I want these dead by the time I get it.
Tainted.
Tainted.
Northeast.
Try to cross that tainted across the map quickly.
I'm up top
Got
side.
it.
Who else needs this?
Quickly.
Look at me,
Star.
look at me. Oh, never mind. I feared.
What happened?
I 3 the orb, throw it the Glorak, or throw it to circle.
Naga soon.
Okay. Coming in.
Another elite.
Come on me.
Toss me the core, whoever has it.
Don't stand in front of elites.
Gotta be way faster than this. I'm gonna get an
Strider.
extra Strider because of it.
Like, everyone target Glorak, click your macro. Someone has the core in their inventory. Throw it to him now, please.
If you
Floor
can't
pop
move,
should be-
you have the core.
Tainted somewhere. Naga.
Tainted east.
Watch that Naga.
I need somebody to go loot it.
Go down, Frail. I'll be up top.
It's on King.
Throw it to Glorak. You might be line of sighting Glorak.
Strider, south.
The other Strider.
I can't. You're line of sighting me somehow. You're like right next to me, and it won't let me throw it to you.
Minimum range.
Pillars are LOS.
Yeah, we.
I don't know what it is. Like I'm spam right clicking it.
Can you throw it to me?
Bale, you have it. Turn and try to throw it to Glorak.
Alright, I've got it now.
That worked.
Alright, how are we doing? Get that elite down.
Watch the elementals.
Tainted.
East.
Turn this core in 10 seconds. Make sure we're keeping up with the elementals. Alright, Vash active in 2, 1. Finish off the elite. Finish off the elementals and Strider.
Unless Naga spawned.
Right.
Fucking hell.
It's on me.
core.
Wait, we got the elite and the Strider anyway?
Yeah.
The fuck?
Probably have to do it a few seconds sooner from that timer.
I was
Please,
5 seconds
range,
ahead
watch
of the timer.
It, watch it. Range middle. Watch it.
Attic in the middle.
It was about. My timers are different than yours then.
Wu-Tang, you got it.
We want less.
Yeah.
We gotta finish the Strider off. And net it.
Don't stand in front of the late.
Brass move. Poison.
Oh, God, I'm sorry, Psycho. I didn't mean to
He's
hack
rooted in poison. Anti-static charge.
Static. It's like, oh shit.
The elite's on me. Yeah, Amaranth.
Nash on me.
All right, so the fact that that took 3 extra minutes because the 4th core never made it to me is like...
I don't know what to say.
No,
like,
not you. Not you.
the
You were
one
good.
before you.
Whoever
Somebody had
held
it.
a core for forever and didn't say anything.
There was one that didn't die.
No, there was one that was actively being passed. Like, people were talking about it getting passed.
And then it just vanished.
Holy shit, I just slapped someone for 4K.
Well, the good news is that I'm happy with this. I'm very happy with this, which means
Get
take
wrecked,
Monday
Tyler.
off. We'll come back here next week.
Yeah, we made it to phase 3
Everybody
twice in a
make
row.
netherweave nets.
Yeah,
I don't know.
so
Those
netherweave
are-
nets, if you're a tailor, netherweave nets can net the striders. And it frees up some space for the kiting shamans to generate threat and shit, so.
We can use a netherweave net every time they come out, and they just immediately get to build threat without them chasing a healer down.
Yeah, I was gonna say I would only want to use them when they're out to allow them to sit still so the shaman can get them. Otherwise, like, I don't know, people randomly doing it, I guess, but I'd rather people just focus on like their DPS and target
There's a
selection
lot
and
of
stuff like
things
that.
to hit in that fight.
Yeah,
Leave it up to the shaman kiting to call for a net if they want it.
yeah. I think, assuming things are going well, I feel like just one of us can do the kiting.
Just doing it in general is good. On
Yeah,
the nets,
no,
honestly. It just buys them more space.
Used by anyone.
Isn't it just a
Or can they only
DPS
be used by
increase to
killers?
net them? People don't have to chase them as much?
It's a minor DPS increase, yes. It's one of those things that if we're going to do that, all of the nets should be chained at the beginning of its spawn. Like, once it reaches the center of the kite track, I'll call it, right? The blue line on the map, right? Once it reaches that spot, it can be netted, and then netted, and then netted, and then netted as the shaman generates threat on it. The nets have a 1 minute, I think, cooldown, and only last 3 seconds. I promise you, we do not have that many tailors in the raid, so it won't last that long anyway. But we can keep it netted for 10, 20 seconds while the shaman can unload a little bit and then start kiting, and then we save the next round of nets for the next one, etc., etc.
Is there a way to make the macro not say anything if you don't do anything?
Yeah, there was a lot of that too.
Like, it's nobody's fault or whatever. It's just like, I know, like, it devolved into chaos of like people were spamming their thing, and it's like it said it went to so and so, and it said it went to so and so, but I don't actually know if it went to anyone during all
Probably
of that.
a range issue, wasn't it? That you weren't able to.
Mine was not a range issue with Glorak. I was 5 yards, if not shorter, away from him, and sat there like I hit both the macro as well as opened my backpack and right clicked on the core while targeting Glorak, and it
Yeah, I
just
think
didn't
it
do
was
anything.
either a min range something or something was weird with Glorak. Line of sight or
Anyway.
something with the pillar.
So, I currently am developing 2 weak auras for Vosh. The first is a tailoring net rotation thing so that we can min-max the hell out of our nets when we eventually do that. And the second is for cores. There's going to be a weak aura, whether I get to it or somebody else gets to it first. I promise you, there's going to be a weak aura that tells you when you have the core in your bags. It's going to mark on your raid frames who has the core. It's going to yell when you throw the core, but only when you throw the core, etc., etc. Yeah, that will exist. So,
Are we signing up for raids the same as we did this week, or are we just signing up like normal for next week?
just sign up for normal. I got a good idea, and I have that sign up saved. So I have a good idea of who needs what and if people need things. So. We might go back into TK next week. I don't know. I'll think about it. We'll see.
Also, fucking bang up Jog, everyone.
Yeah,
That was like
Yeah,
for
that was
for
good.
3 attempts, having never seen that fight before, seeing phase 3 twice, especially like without it wasn't like a struggle bus into phase 3 where we had half the raid dead and we didn't really see phase 3 because people weren't going to be able to do anything. Like if we, knew what we were doing and were more comfortable with phase 3, like we had the ability to kill it there, which is good for the 3rd attempt.
Yeah, I'll put it this way. I've been to Vosh with 5 or 6 at this point, really good guilds from different servers, and that's the best first 3 attempts I've seen. So, good job.
Go team.
Again, just imagine if we had 3 full attempts and not the Darkhold death attempt. Like we probably would have killed it. Just
Dude, that last attempt, Brass got so screwed. He got netted, in poisoned, and mind controlled with static shock.
Yeah, it was scary.